Alright, so once again, a very big welcome to Pinax TV. Niema Bibri Elkoso, Ewa Ghana. One of the issues Elkoso, IGP, God bless him wherever he is, he's trying his best to fight it. The issue of prophecies. And if you are going deeper, fake prophecies are causing fear and panic in Ghana. And it's so amazing, say, coronavirus timiba, bibi timisi, economy timi depreciate. Niema bebre timi see anka pastors etimi hu anumom kan ka beboa, but be able to see election, who will get an accident, who will die before their time. In fact, so reckless and so bad and inhumane. It says, now he believes that is this really Christianity? But as the Bible has told us, in the end times, these things will happen. And we shouldn't just be spectators. We should be vigilant. The word is vigilant. I can't say vigilant. I say painting. Then making sure say you not be swayed away. And I say and that is exactly what we are seeing, as the Bible said in Revelations. Now, in regards to this particular case, IGP Dampare met with stakeholders, stakeholders, in regards to the issue, I can want some prophecies near the other, or ne pastors, ne software title for religious leaders, Muslim traditionalists, and Christians, Ishaya, not on your mokasa about religion and the law. I spoke about that issue on this particular platform. The IGP cautioned them, say, they have religion, but also who said there's law. And the difference between religion and law is one uses facts and figures, other one uses fiction or faith. These are the two things. It is can be based on the way who never cause fear and panic. Please, you are going in regards to the left of the law, and you are contravening the laws of the land. You guys are causing fear and panic. Now, in same way, as Nigel Gaisie, can same be say, "Would fence IGP no team be stop with D4 mono third one generation in same P." Somebody has got up to speak, and it's not in Japan. They be or US. And you'll be and person who tea in some more kind. We need this man, and this man has the biggest church in the whole of Ghana. Into your casa, it will see it. Ain't in some of a pay can ye bar, Nayan Twaso.
And you listen to the church. And I don't like criticizing preachers, but unfortunately, some of the solutions we put out there, frightening people with death, frightening people with prophecy, frightening people with it, and just complicating the sense of inferiority and powerlessness and weakness that we feel. So when will the African ever rise up and say, I can do it? When every time he feels there is something chasing him to destroy him. How can you ever be confident? When somebody says he's had a dream of you and you won't survive the year, how can you plan for next year? How can you plan for 10 years? How can you have a long-range vision when people are trying to limit our ability to even think for 10, 20, 40 years? So here we are. A people imprisoned by our own culture. And unfortunately imprisoned by religion. So how do you solve it? Some people say that Christianity is part of the problem. And in a sense, yes. But you know, when you are bitten by a snake and you're poisoned by snake venom, the only cure to a snake venom is the snake itself. You have to create anti-snake serum from the snake's bite to purge what happened first. So if we think that our problems are spiritual, then it's going to take a new spiritual formation, a new spiritual understanding to solve our problems. I believe that is what ICGC exists for. And you listen to the church.
Alright, so if you listen to this, you say yes, this is a really good man of God speaking. There's no doubt, say Otabil, when he started his ministry, he started in a classroom way back in the trenches of Accra, classroom, and now look at how his ministry has sprung all over Ghana. Me ko Ekurobia so Achimoda na sorry wo ho. Me ko Central Region or ho. Me ko Volta Land. But he has a church there. Northern Region Tamale, he's there. This is a man who has vision, and the vision is what is working. DBI catch them say prophecies. It derails people and bring them back. You can't say, hey, you guys are fighting God's people. We are not fighting God's people. We are fighting God's enemies. We are fighting God's enemies. The Bible says any good thing should be associated with God and nothing else. But yet the has say, they be accident. We be lose election. We see nothing good. And yet still we are in this country. Coronavirus eba. These so-called men of God who see things. Who the color of a lady's pants. Say they can't be able to predict or even say coronavirus is coming. It's going to be a major pandemic. Look at the people who have died of coronavirus. Over 5 million and still counting. We are well vaccine crana. Still now bit menya yare no. Akamu hu kaya anka the world could have acted faster. Muti krom ha prophecy. Sa ene nyame sa. Meanwhile, coronavirus vaccine by money first people are more than 10 times. You can't say but it should tell you say Bronina on fa religion teaching no con enka say oh bibia say ye be wuni adade. He is progressing the people, is pushing the people say monko pe coronavirus and we drew. Let me tell you something which is happening. You see the world will be destroyed. One day this world will be destroyed. That's what the Bible told us. All of these things are vanity. There's a rock which is coming onto the world. Now, that rock has been traveling as some mouse. Is into moon crying. But according to scientists, some party say in the next 100 years, no, as a eba, acquire asteroids. Unima asteroids as a rock akesi space. Now this rock is so the moon, and it's more like half of the moon, more like Mars. Into eba, scientists say to me who say no. Send a direction air banner angles but in the next 100 years it will be coming towards Earth. Now this same thing, this same rock hit Earth, it is going to cause a major earthquake and it's going to shift the whole solar system. And shifting the whole solar system, not send Earth a movie around its axis around the sun. Oh yes, I said the earth moves around. A movie around the same movie around the sun. That is how we have day and night and month and years near the other. Inti omo pass a rock no hit eta. Na earth shifted as is kakra. What will happen is that if the earth shift is as is, a bit Lucy pointer a war sun no. Inti Lucy sa pointing a war sun ne pe is either say the earth will be too cold. Suddenly we are sitting a shifted just a dot. The whole world will freeze to death. You never freeze. The ice block. They say Venice is full of glaciers. That is ice blocks. On one part says shifted to the other direction, which means be a core right a very cold, which means hydrogen a bit also. A bar right on the other hand, according to scientists, no, there will be too much. Your friend is saying the sun will shine too much on the earth, which means everything on this earth will be burnt to ashes and we will go back to Mars. Mars here. So do you know what the white person is doing? Must start creating nukes. NUKES, if I got the name right. And now omo planning say nukes here a bomb, major bomber. Omo kwa destroy asteroids, no. Into ma start your first phase as our first phase no on person mo bombing no mo turn the your friend is saying the position of the rock no me bombing here and sun e be na dream crash say e be do any yard of the earth broni nyansa yeti krom ha say yeti sofo ene prophecy sa yeti ha na one day rock na be destroying na broni ehunyansa who say no God said he created us in his likeness. likeness, and also he gave us the same. I said, "There may one in my image." We have the same brain as God. Definitely is higher than us, but God created us in His image. If God has created us in His image, we should be able to defeat anything which wants to defeat us. We should be able to defeat anything which wants to defeat us as human beings, and that is why God gave us brains. Brains are doing, but yet the same nipa. Yet the can't say me Jimisem. Obenya accident. That is why Pastor Mensah Otabil is saying, say, so nipa no obenya. Let me give you an example like Mimi so me ho. Say me story na pastor be a friend me say, and I'm on radio say, me na who say in before the end the year will end. Meanwhile, me so me say the old Bible no bia me ye me bra in jankan and you be bia na what say ka. Do you think I'll have the edge? Me 100% me setting up a different business, employ like 1,000 people. Do you think I'll go and open that business? Because if I'm not there, definitely it will not be run well. Ghana has the NSA na Tobinco pharmacy boss Ekano say be a business or Ghana how to share Ghana and sign. Why promise on your manager and obi real or good business no? A demand sorry for that using about name ban wo nyina beda. Ube tu kwa ba no say business no or say ni we are. Egua no asan frɛ ofun so akato so page ma jimi nka o say ye learn one pass no ye hwe. This is the attitude of we people. This is the attitude of we people. Inti so obi be say ni obi say your business and now can same way eto ne so. How do you expect the person? Do you think the person will open a business to employ thousands of people? Oh good nipa na bem. And that is what we are saying. Don't come and give us the Abrahams near their day. Those people gave a prophecy to save the nation. They didn't give a prophecy to doom the nation. But they be amu kensem we be accident be see causing fear and panic. Sa meanwhile mukwa broche so a mo emumu na muti krom ho Ghana for mo kasa bebre. Have you seen any Ghanaian going on social media to insult Joe Biden? What citizenship cry be revoke? You bet sure said that they be tried that they be. Have you seen any Ghanaian in UK going on Facebook Live to insult the Queen? Queen Elizabeth didn't attempt. Even cry British citizenship cry now you're Ghanaian, you will lose something. You bet so that they be tried that they be. When they go to Canada, US, they behave like saints. Me want me for phone. It's now the deep president attempt. We know our leaders are not any good, but how are you portraying and selling them? These same people will also come out and give false prophecies. Where they will so be true no so near that. Now any living thing has to die into a into the end. The shocking thing is they say all of this and they will be the same people they die early. That is what the Bible has told us. And make sure you take the plug off your eyes before you take the plug off your friend's eyes. And I say of a personal here. It's good Mensah Otabil have enlightened us with these words. We need people like this to periodically come and say these things which is going to steer the nation into the right direction. Me no can say Broni has moved from that angle of oil. What's the first one? Oil na woska. Now they've moved from that angle. And about social media like Bill Gates, Microsoft, any Apple mo, Steve Jobs mo, any Mark Zuckerberg mo. Any Jeff Bezos, Amazon CEO, no, and then social media, e-commerce sites, near that they make it because they've moved from there. Space, Tesla space, Jeff Bezos are resigning SpaceX. They be on the any blue wine, blue sky said then Tesla DNA SpaceX. Now they are fighting in space. China so akomas. It's yen ko bia na amu kwejaye. Yebeka ha near fight over Instagram. Yebeka Chrome has say, and that is the sad thing which is happening in this country. Yebeka koni ejaya wa ha, and we are giving fake prophecies still. Maybe as na say common sense cannot be bought, but we have the brains. You know, research has told us say out of the 100%, Yanko brains not there 100%. We are using just 9%. The most is 11%. So I'm wondering, what if we use just 15%? 10% put news and 9%. Look at the things we've achieved. That's what the Bible told us. Say we have everything, yes, we perish. It's a lack of knowledge. knowledge no who ni ebe hwehwe no ene ye bre. So this is currently what is going on. We'll give you more updates as all of these various events continue to unfold in our beloved country Ghana.